Hi, I'm Michael Polite with the Southern University Agricultural Center, and I want to show you how easy and rewarding it is to grow plants from seed. Here in Louisiana, we have the luxury of getting a head start on our harvest during early spring and late summer by starting our crop a few weeks before first and last frost. You'll need gloves, soil, a container with drainage, seeds, labels, in a covered area such as a shed, hoop house, or near a window. You can use any type of shallow tray or container for starting seeds, as long as it has good drainage. For best results, use a soil medium intended for seeds and propagation. You won't need any fertilizers at this stage, as the seedlings have the nutrients stored in them that are required for that seed to germinate. Firstly, label and date the trays or cells on corks, toothpicks, popsicle sticks, or reused plastic with a Sharpie. Next, it's important to hydrate the soil before filling the cells of your tray, because as you can see, it's all dry. You want to water before starting because the flow of water can cause the seeds to run off before the peat in the soil medium has a chance to fully hydrate. Fill each hole with hydrated soil and pick out the larger pieces of bark and sticks. Compact the soil by dropping or shaking the tray on a flat surface to lightly pack it down, making sure every hole is filled to the brim. Next, you'll want to make small indentions with your fingers so the seed can sit into place and have a good visual marker. A good rule of thumb is to plant the seed deep as the seed is big. You will find that most seeds will sprout sitting on top of the surface. Most vegetable plants only need one seed per cell, while some flowers, herbs, and trees do best seeded in groups of 2 or 3. Keep an eye on the soil moisture for a few weeks by misting or watering when necessary. Some vegetable plants, like carrots and beets, don't like having their roots disturbed, so it's safer to sow them directly on top of the soil or into a larger container to prevent rot or shock when transplanting them later on. A few vegetables that you will want to start indoors ahead of season are broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, eggplant, lettuces and greens, peppers, pumpkins, Swiss chard, tomatoes, and watermelons. Filling the cells may take some patience, but it turns out to be very rewarding and my favorite part about gardening. When starting seeds indoors, choose an area near a bright window or give the seedlings an artificial light source designed for plants. If the soil has dried up, set it in a dish with water and let it soak until the soil becomes rehydrated. If you notice the plants reaching or leaning towards a window, you can rotate the tray or get ready to transplant them to a more permanent location. To determine when a plant is ready to transplant, check the roots by gently lifting out a plug. Look for healthy and full roots. For plants started inside, you'll want them to harden off before planting them outdoors. Hardening off is the process of gradually acclimating indoor sown plants to outdoor conditions. If danger of frost comes around, protect immature plants by bringing them inside or shield them from the blistering wind. Prepare for some losses by planting more than you anticipate. You can always share any extra with friends and neighbors. Starting plants from seed is a rewarding way to grow the crops you prefer and offers a chance to grow something new that is in your control and free of unknown chemicals. It's easy to become seed savvy. Start a log or journal of what you have sown and track the success of each variety for your personal reference, and to know which variety you prefer over others. And don't forget to taste. Germination rate, time of planting, planting depth, and varieties and cultivars can all be found in a Farmer's Almanac or by contacting the SU Ag Center at www.suagcenter.com.